Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back students to another one of my videos. So today in this video I would like to talk about writing a blog spot. So a blog is a place online. Okay, is actually somewhat like a website online. Okay, this is a place where you can write anything that you want. Okay, so if you haven't seen any blog before, I will show you the picture here. Right, so in this picture, as you can see, there are a lot of links. Okay, and most of the time the blogs are where people write about anything they want. Okay, for example, they want to share about their recent experience going on holidays. Okay, they can share it here. Okay, the number of words here are very unlimited. Okay, they can also share a lot of pictures. Okay, you can also include songs, you can also include videos, right? So a blog is very flexible. Okay, it's not exactly like Facebook or Twitter, because those sites are not flexible, but for blog is a little bit more flexible. So if you want to check what is a blog, you can see an example in your textbook, and you can turn to page 82. Okay, in page 82 in your textbook, there is a screenshot or a snippet of a picture of a blog. Okay, as you can see here, my blog, posted on 8th July, okay, 10:14 p.m. Okay, so this is somewhat of the layout, a part of the layout, and this is the post. Okay, right, so as you can see here, the writer is talking about the experience of going on a sightseeing event in London. Okay, so let's read the text. This is the second day of my holiday in London. I've never been here before, so I'm really excited. Yesterday we went to Buckingham Palace, but we didn't see the Queen. We also went to the London Eye. It was fun, but Mom thought it was a bit scary. Today we are shopping in Harrods, the biggest shop in the world. We came here by tube, but we got a bit lost. Okay, the London Underground is really busy and there are a lot of stations. We have still got lots of things to do. We haven't been to Madame Tussauds or the Natural History Museum yet. I hope we'll have the time to go there tomorrow, because it's our last day. Okay, so as you can see there in the text, there are a lot of mentions of places in London. Okay, so first of all, this writer went to Buckingham Palace. Okay, as you noted the word, please note the word yesterday, semalam. So during the event of this posting, okay, waktu post ni ditulis, okay, penulis ni sudah mula pergi melawat London. Okay, dan waktu post ni dibuat, penulis ni sedang berada di London. Sebab tu dia ada perkataan yesterday. So maksudnya during this post, it was not her first day in London. Okay, it probably the second day. So tempat yang dia dah pergi, Buckingham Palace. Okay, Buckingham Palace ni kalau awak nak tahu, dalam gambar ni this is where the Queen of England lives. Okay, but we didn't see the Queen, see? Okay, so this is where the Queen lives. We also went to the London Eye. Okay, London Eye, if you're a bit confused, London Eye is like it's a Ferris wheel. Okay, so if you don't know what is a London Eye, I'll show you the picture. Okay, London Eye is it's like a Ferris wheel. You get into the gondola, and then the gondola will go up and down. Okay, normally I think it goes up and down twice. Okay, so London Eye, it's like a place where you can see the whole London. Okay, it's a huge Ferris wheel. Okay, so it was fun, but mom thought it was a bit scary. So the mother thought the London Eye was a bit scary lah. Okay, today we are shopping in Harrods. Okay, so they are going shopping in a place called Harrods. Okay, the biggest shop in the world. We came here by Tube. Okay, so Tube, if you are a bit confused, okay, Tube is another name for subway trains. Okay, so in America they call it subway. In Malaysia, I think it's subway train or underground train. Okay, kereta api bawah tanah. Okay, so but in London they call it the Tube. Okay, that's why they said we came here by Tube, but we got a bit lost. The London Underground, there you go. Okay, the London Underground is the underground station in London lah. Okay, underground train station in London is really busy, and there are a lot of stations. Okay, we have still got lots of things to do. Okay, so these are the things they haven't done. Okay, so as you were reading, okay, kalau awak perasan, dia ada tempat-tempat yang dia pergi ni terpecah pada 3 bahagian. Yang pertama tadi, tempat yang dia dah pergi semalam, which is Buckingham Palace and also London Eye. Today, during the posting of this essay, okay, waktu post ni dibuat, mereka sedang pergi shopping. Okay, and they also went there when going to shop using the London Underground trains. Okay, and the third part is a place they are going to visit. Okay, tempat yang mereka belum pergi dan mereka bercadang untuk pergi. So we haven't been to Madame Tussauds. Okay, Madame Tussauds ni kalau tak silap saya, dia kedai menjual pakaian. Okay, students, there is a correction here. Okay, Madame Tussauds is not a place where you buy clothes. It's actually a wax museum. Okay, museum lilin. Okay, so there are figures and there are animals. It's like a place where everything is made out of wax. Okay, benda-benda macam orang, okay, patung manusia, patung haiwan apa semua dibuat daripada wax, daripada lilin. Bahan yang dibuat lilin, bukan jadi lilin, bahan yang dibuat daripada bahan yang buat lilin. Okay, so that is Madame Tussauds or the Natural History Museum. Okay, so there's a museum there where it showcase a lot of natural history. Okay, sejarah-sejarah natural. It showcase orang-orang zaman batu, haiwan. There's a lot of things here. The evolution of other animals as well. Okay, so Natural History Museum. Okay, I hope we will have time to go there tomorrow because it's our last day. So probably it's a 3-day trip. Okay, so that's the blog post. Okay, so kalau awak if you want to share about your experience, okay, the best way for you to do is to write a blog. If you go to Facebook, for example, all you can do is to post a lot of pictures or maybe 1 or 2 videos. But you can't really write that long, and the layout will not be as interesting as if you were to do it on a blog. So that's why people choose blog, but it's not really that famous here in Malaysia because we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have Twitter. So people rarely use blog anymore. But this is how you do it. So because you need to learn it because sometimes there will be I think the exam paper will ask you to do it. Okay, if this question is being used by the Kementerian, so you need to learn how to do it. Okay, So we have several tasks here before you start to write your own essay. Number one, read and listen to the blogspot, answer the questions. Okay, what has the writer already done? So apa yang writer ni dah buat? Okay, so kita tengok balik dekat atas ni. Tadi saya bagi tahu dia terpecah pada tiga bahagian. So apa yang writer ni dah buat? Okay, things that the writer had done. Okay, things that the writer had done. Things that the writer had done. Number one is, okay, the writer went to Buckingham Palace. Okay, that is number one. Number two, the writer also went to the London Eye. Okay, so those are the two things that the writer had done. Okay, what about shopping in Harrods? Okay, so as you can see here, today we are shopping in Harrods. Okay, so already done. Can we include shopping at Harrods? I think we can't because it is still ongoing. Okay, so has not done. When the question says done, means the writer did it and it's already finished. Okay, so these two are the places that the things that the writer had done. So things that the writer has not done yet. Okay, so things that writer has not done yet. Number one, shopping in Harrods. The writer has not finished shopping in Harrods. Okay, so belum selesai. Okay, we can say that the writer has not finished shopping at in Harrods. Okay, the second one is we came here by tube. That one we can also include in the things that the writer had done. The writer took a ride on the London Underground trains. Okay, London Underground trains. Okay, so that one we can include as things that the writer had done. Okay, we came here. So you see, we came here. It's a past tense, so it's done and dusted. It's already the writer did it and it's already finished, right? Okay, so things the writer has not done. Okay, tadi had not finished shopping. The writer hasn't. We haven't been to Madame Tussauds. Okay. The writer has not visited the Natural History Museum. Right, so these are the things that the writer had done. Okay, let me just open it. Okay, make it bigger here. So as you can see, these are the things that the writer had done. Okay, these are the things that the writer had not done. Okay, has not done. Right. Okay, so there goes question number one. Okay, let's look at question number two. Look at the sentences from the blog post. What is the meaning of the words in blue? Okay, the words in blue, a bit and really. Mom thought it was a bit scary. The London Underground is really busy. So if you are wondering what does a bit and really means, okay, so this is what we call conditional adjectives. Okay, so these words are used to improve the adjective. Okay, untuk membantu memberi lebih memberi lebih nilai, memberi lebih gambaran kepada adjective. Kat sini adjective dia scary. menakutkan. Okay, so dengan menambah perkataan a bit, okay, mungkin dia lebih menakutkan dari yang biasa, ataupun a bit scary maksudnya sedikit menakutkan. Okay, a bit means sedikit, a little bit. Okay, really, okay, really is to emphasize, untuk memberikan gambaran bahawa tempat tu memang, okay, it's really big, okay, it's really busy, so the place is very crowded. Okay, so really is equal to very. Kalau a bit tu is equal to quite. So you can also use, aside from a bit, you can also use quite scary. Okay, aside from really, you can also use very. Right, read the writing focus, then find more examples of really and a bit in the blog post. Okay, so really and a bit. We can use really and a bit before adjectives, okay, as I mentioned before, in informal writing. Okay, so this one is considered as informal writing. Why? Because the people who reads a blog, okay, yang orang-orang yang baca blog awak ni bukan it's not teachers, okay, mostly normal people, okay, outside of official business, okay, bukan sebab urusan official, okay, urusan rasmi. So mereka baca awak punya blog. We can, okay, informal writing such as in a blog or an email. So dalam email pun kita boleh gunakan a bit dengan really. Okay, really equals to very. Okay, a bit equals to a little or quite. Okay, I'm really hungry. Sam is a bit sad. Okay, so kita tengok dekat dalam ni kat mana lagi ada ni really. Okay, so kat sini really excited. You see, maksudnya very excited. Kat mana lagi? It was a bit scary. Really busy. Mana lagi? Okay, rasanya tu je kot. A bit lost. Okay, we got a bit lost. So maksudnya dia tak sesat sangat, cuma sedikit sesat lah. Okay, maybe for a bit they got lost, but then they found their way. Lagi apa tu? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so if you find other answers, you can take note of it. Kalau awak jumpa jawapan lain, boleh take note lah. Right, we move on to exercise number 4. Rewrite the sentences using a bit and words in bracket. Okay, so we can take out the notepad here again. Okay, let's write exercise 4. Okay, so this is an example. The buses walk very fast. Okay, in other words, slow. So how do we write this sentence in another way using the word slow? Okay, we can say the buses were a bit slow. Okay, itu kalau kita nak kata dia sedikit perlahan. Okay, macam ayat ni lah, word very fast. Okay, word very fast maksudnya slow lah. So, but we can also say that the buses were very slow. Cuma kalau very slow ni, dia takkan sebut word very fast lah. Okay, dia akan kata the buses were not fast at all. So maksudnya dia punya degree, dia punya tahap kelembapan dia tu lagi tinggi dari word very fast. Word very fast ni tak terlalu laju. So it's a bit slow. Okay, sebab tu dia pakai the buses were a bit slow, bukan the buses were very slow. Kalau very slow, dia akan kata the buses, dekat atas ni dia akan sebut the buses the buses were not fast at all. The buses were not fast at all. Barulah kita boleh pakai the buses were very slow. Right. Number 1, the museum wasn't very interesting. You see, wasn't very. So it's not really boring lah. It's a little bit boring. So this is how we write it. The museum was a bit boring. Okay, nampak tak? Ayat yang ni tadi wasn't very interesting. So, it's a negative form of the sentence. So, by using the word boring, we turn it into a positive word. Okay, kenapa positive? Sebab tak ada wasn't. Okay, wasn't ni was not. Was not means the sentence was negative lah, was not. Kalau tak ada perkataan was not, was sahaja, maksudnya ayat tu ayat positif. Okay, so number 1, the museum was a bit boring. Number 2, it isn't very warm today. Cold. Okay, it isn't very. Okay, it isn't very warm. So dia kata kat situ it isn't very. Okay, so kita tukar ni lah a bit. Okay, a bit cold. So ayat yang kita boleh tulis it is a bit cold today. Itu yang kita boleh tulis. Number 2, it is a bit cold today. Okay, that's number 2. Okay, number 3, the people weren't very unfriendly. Okay, so we change it to positive word, positive sentence. So the people were a bit unfriendly. Yes. Okay, were a bit unfriendly. Okay. Okay, number 4, the meal wasn't very cheap. Means it's expensive. Okay, so how do we change it into a positive sentence? So we can say the meal was a bit expensive. Okay, the meal was a bit expensive. Okay, so this is how you change it. So in a way, okay, dengan erti kata lain, perkataan a bit ni one of the functions, salah satu kegunaan a bit is to make the sentence, to change the sentence from negative to positive. Negative dia kalau ni lah wasn't ni kan, wasn't very. Okay, so kita tukar wasn't very dengan word very kepada a bit. So the sentence will change from negative to positive. Okay, let's look at number 5. Rewrite the sentences using really. Okay, tadi a bit, now really. Really ni maksudnya betul-betul very. Another word is very. Okay, contohnya kat sini, it was hot on the train. Kalau tadi dia kata it wasn't really hot, so it's cold. It's a bit cold. It wasn't really cold, so but it's a bit cold. Okay, kalau yang ni memang betul-betul it was hot on the train. So we can also say it was really hot on the train. Okay, it's very easy. So macam ni kita nak tulis ayat yang number. We had a great time. Okay, so how do we change it? Okay, we had a really great time. Okay, we just add the word really. I was tired after the journey. Okay, I was really tired after a journey. Okay, very easy. It's easier than a bit. I think Berlin is an amazing city. Okay, so we can write it as I think Berlin is a really amazing city. Okay, and finally, number 4, there was a long queue for the museum. Okay, so we can see There was a really long queue for the museum. Okay, so the word really only comes before adjective. Okay, it's a big shop. Okay, so we can say it's a really big big shop. Okay, so this is how you write sentence 1 to 5. Okay, tengok apa perkataan really ni comes before adjective. Okay, great is an adjective. Okay, so really great. Really tired, adjective. Okay, really. Amazing, really. Okay, really amazing. Okay, you can't say amazing, really. Okay, you can't. It's because really is emphasizing the word amazing. Okay, so dia kena datang sebelum adjective. Really long queue. Long is the adjective for queue. So really is using the word really is emphasizing on the word long. Big. Big is the adjective for shop. So the word really is emphasizing the word shop. Okay, dia menunjukkan bahawa memang betul-betul besar. Right. So I hope you understand the usage of really and a bit. So why do we use these two adjective modifiers? Okay, kenapa kita menggunakan pemboleh ubah adjective ni? Okay, because to make the story interesting. Okay, untuk membuat cerita kita lebih menarik. Bila kita mengarang, when we are writing, especially in an informal setting, okay, so it's very good if we can make our writing a little bit more menarik. Kalau kita boleh buat tulisan kita tu lebih menarik, maka penulisan kita tu boleh dikira lebih baik dari yang biasa. Okay, so contohnya kalau kita tukar, kita ambil karangan yang dah ditulis ni kan. Okay, so if we just we exclude the word really and a bit, contohnya. Okay, this is the second day of my holiday in London. I've never been here before, so I'm excited. Nampak tak? Perbezaan antara I'm really excited dengan I'm excited. So, bila awak tulis I'm excited je, tak nampak sangat yang penulis ni betul-betul excited. So, bila tambah really tu lagi nampak jelas yang penulis ni excited. Okay. Kalau kita tukar a bit contohnya, but mom thought it was a bit scary. Okay, sedangkan it was fun. Okay, so kalau kita buang a bit dekat situ, okay, maksudnya mak dia memang takut. Okay, memang betul-betul takut terhadap to take a ride in the London Eye. So it may cause confusion. So mak dia kata it's scary, tapi mak dia pergi juga. So it's going to cause confusion. That's why we have modifiers like a bit. It's not really scary, it's just a little scary. Sikit lah. Okay, so I hope you understand why we use really and a bit. Okay, so now in other words, it's just to make your writing more interesting. Okay, so now is the time for you to write your own essay. Okay, write a blog post. Okay, plan. Imagine you are on holiday. Make notes about where you are and how you feel. So macam awak bayangkan yang awak pergi ke holiday. So bayangkan awak ada dekat mana and apa perasaan awak. Okay, kalau awak tak nak bayangkan pun, mungkin awak boleh tulis karangan ni berdasarkan pengalaman awak pergi bercuti di ke mana-mana di dalam ataupun luar negara. What you have already done. Cuma kita nak bayangkan kat sini, kenapa kita suruh awak bayangkan? Sebab kita nak awak tulis karangan ni seperti macam awak sedang pergi bercuti. Okay, tak nak awak tulis kita tak nak awak kongsikan pengalaman awak selepas awak balik. Okay, ni kita nak awak kongsi pengalaman awak semasa awak bercuti tu. So buat macam karangan yang tadi buat. Where are you? Okay, tulis awak dekat mana and how you feel. What you have already done. Apa aktiviti yang awak dah buat waktu berada di sana. What you are doing now. So right now, apa yang awak buat? Okay, awak tengah buat apa? Macam karangan tadi, dia kata dia dah pergi, she went to Buckingham Palace, she went to London Eye. Now they are shopping. Sekarang dia tengah shopping. So awak pula macam mana? What you haven't done yet. Apa aktiviti yang awak akan buat during the holiday but you haven't done yet, tapi belum buat lagi. Write 2 short paragraph based on your notes. Okay, check your writing. Okay, so tak perlu tulis panjang-panjang, buat dalam 2 atau 3 perenggan sahaja. Okay, so use present perfect tense, other verb tenses, really and a bit. Okay, fokus pada penggunaan adjective ni lah. Penggunaan really and a bit. Okay, kalau awak pandai pakai present perfect, which yang tadi tu has done, has not done, okay, pun boleh juga. Kalau tak pun pakai past tense biasa je pun okay. I went to visit this place. Okay, but I haven't visit this place yet. Okay, so kena pakai, kalau if you can use present perfect. Okay, other verb tenses. So kalau ada, gunalah tenses. Kalau tak boleh pakai perfect tense, pakailah tense yang awak pandai guna. Right, so I'm expecting to see your essay finish up by today. So please make sure you do it and you post it on our Google Classroom. So if you have any questions about writing the blog, you can ask me through WhatsApp or Telegram, but please make sure you introduce yourself first. Right, so that's it for this video. See you all in the next video. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.